Welcome to MooMooMath in Science and Igneous Rocks. Igneous rocks are created from molten rock. In fact, the name is derived from a Greek word for fire. Igneous rocks form from hot molten rock that cools and then solidifies. Igneous rocks may form from magma, which is found inside the earth, or lava, which is molten rock on the surface of the earth. There are two major types of igneous rocks, intrusive and extrusive. Let's take a look at how intrusive and extrusive rocks differ. We will focus on the following: what the rocks form from, where they are created, the rate of cooling, the size of crystals, and the texture of the rock. Extrusive igneous rocks are created from lava. Intrusive rocks are created from magma. Extrusive rocks are created on the surface where molten rock has flowed. Intrusive rocks are created inside the earth from hot magma. Extrusive rocks cool quickly because the lava flows on the surface of the earth or may even come in contact with water. Intrusive rocks cool slowly. Intrusive rocks cool inside the earth, which is a little like an oven, which slows the rate of cooling of these rocks. Hey Mom, what's for dinner? How about some igneous rock? Extrusive rocks may have really small crystals. These crystals are smaller than 1 millimeter, or they may have no crystals at all. Many times they may be vesicular, which means that the rock has many air bubbles. Intrusive rocks have larger crystals of 1 millimeter or larger. Extrusive rocks have a fine texture. The texture is related to the size of the crystals. Small crystals or no crystals at all are described as fine. Some extrusive rocks like Obsidian may even be smooth or even glass-like. Intrusive rocks have a coarse texture, which can be described by having larger crystals. Because intrusive rocks have larger crystals, their texture is described as coarse. Another way you can classify igneous rocks is determine if the rock is mafic or felsic. Classifying an igneous rock or mafic or felsic is actually a scale of the percent of silica found in the rock. 0 to 45% of silica is considered mafic, and 65% or greater silica is felsic. Mafic rocks are dark in color, and felsic rocks are lighter in color. The name gives you a clue as to what other minerals make up these rocks. Mafic can be broken into Ma for magnesium and Fic, which is Latin for iron. Felsic is broken into Fel, Fel, for feldspar, and Sic, Sic, for silica. Now let's take a look at some igneous rocks. Obsidian is an igneous, extrusive, or volcanic rock. It's made up of quartz, alkali, and feldspar. It looks a little bit like glass, and it has a hardness between 6 and 7. So there's obsidian. Next, we have granite. Granite is an igneous, intrusive, or plutonic rock. It's made up of feldspar, quartz, and mica. It has medium to coarse grain crystals and a hardness between 5 and 5.5. Next is basalt. It's an igneous, extrusive rock. It is made up of plagioclase, feldspar, and pyroxene. It is dark and dense and is very fine grained, and it has a hardness between 5 and 6. So there's basalt. Next, we have scoria. It's an igneous volcanic rock. It's made from feldspar, augite, and also hornblende. It is basalt with cavities filled with other minerals. And finally, we have rhyolite. It's an igneous extrusive rock. It's made from feldspar, quartz, and mica. It has a very fine texture, and often it has a porous texture, and it can float in water. So there we go, 5 igneous rocks. If you need to know more about igneous rocks, this playlist should help. Thanks for watching, and MooMooMath uploads a new math and science video every day. Please subscribe and share.